Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin broadcasting, as always, live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a pretty chill, hot, but chill Tuesday evening. How's everybody doing out there? Oh, let me fix this real quick. There we go. I'm doing all right myself. Bit of a hectic day today, but it's all kind of calming down right now. And I'm ready to jump back into Tokyo Xtreme Racer. I gotta tell you, I remembered being obsessed with this game when it first came out on the Dreamcast in like 1999. Like, I remember being obsessed with it back then, and it's been pretty much since then when I last played it. And my memories of it had kind of faded, and I knew I liked the game, but I didn't really quite remember how into it I got. I remember now. I started playing it a little bit off stream the other day. I just thought I was gonna... Basically, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go drive around. I'll probably lose some races, maybe win, beat a couple of the guys who I've already beaten, and, you know, just do some easy grinding for some cheap money, and then I'll pick back up on the actual quest when I stream next. And what ended up happening was... So on the last stream, I had beaten Rolling Guy 3 and 4. So I wasn't expecting to run into any of the other two, but I came across Rolling Guy 2 and I challenged him and I beat him. And then what happens? I forgot. I think I may have mentioned it last time, but I actually forgot about it again. When you beat everybody in the gang, the leader will challenge you. So you'll be driving and then the leader will start flashing his brights behind you and then you have to race him. And that's what happened. I beat Rolling Guy number 2 and then Rolling Guy 1 started flashing his brights at me and I started racing him. And he was a bit of a challenge. I forgot that guy, you know, as big a scrubs as the other Rolling Guy members are, the leader is actually pretty challenging. So he beat me a few times, but I managed to get him. Like I got them. So the Rolling Guy gang is DOA. They're done for. I got them. I can't remember. I guess I'll go through the rival screen and see who the number 2 gang is. Rolling Guy were the weakest though. So now that I got them out of the way, it's only gonna be tougher from here. There are no guarantees like Rolling Guy 1, Rolling Guy 3 and 4. And even Rolling Guy 2, he was aggressive, but, you know, and he got up ahead of you a couple times, but, you know, he was still a pushover, too. There are no more pushovers on this. What's up, Galby? Oh, Suki, you're here, too. Both of you ladies, huh? You want to say hi to the stream? You can say hi to the stream. There you go. You get a bit of your FaceTime. Okay. There you go. Wow, that is a look of disapproval if ever I've seen one. Okay. You're not a fan, huh? Ooh, okay, there you go. I'll put you down. There you go. You said hi. You did your time. You got your FaceTime in there. All right, let me go ahead and kick this off. Dreamcast. I was thinking about the other Dreamcast. I have more Dreamcast games. This console in particular, my Dreamcast console kind of is sketchy with the games that it will and won't play. I need to go back through my list and find some other Dreamcast. Now that I have this damn thing hooked up, I should just go do a Dreamcast retrospective, man. Like, so many of those games I hadn't played in years and years. Like this one, actually. Yeah, so... Rolling Guy 4, let's just go through these dudes. Rolling Dude 4, polished skills drifting in mountains but unable to use skills well in the city. Well, I dusted him off pretty easily. Rolling Dude 3, likes to show off when driving, likes to sideswipe rivals when cornering. Got him pretty easily too. Rolling Dude 2, this was the dude that I ended up running into without planning it. Uses an unorthodox style, taking advantage of his car's grip, team leader's younger brother. He was aggressive too, he also likes to sideswipe. But I got out ahead of him. And then Rolling Dude 1. Mainly races on circuits and is famous for his wild and aggressive style, even on the street. Well, he was also wild and aggressive, but his car actually has some get up and go. So he was taking it to me in the straightaways, but I managed to beat him in the corners. So this team is done for. So I guess Curving Edge is the next. Okay, so I beat Thunder Flare, I guess, of Curving Edge. Tried to improve his car, but ended up making it slower than before. Still keeps racing in spite of this. Professor Taka, racer fighting a life-threatening disease, respected for his mechanical knowledge. 25 hours win, rarely seen racer who appears out of nowhere and disappears just as quickly. I beat all 3 of those dudes. So Curving Edge is my next target then. I got $7 grand. What kind of tuning should I do? I guess I should probably... Stage 3 engine's gonna take all of my money. I don't think I want to do that. Damn, Stage 2 chassis is gonna take most of it. I'm gonna do that. All right, hopefully that'll help me with my hope. I could have sworn there were more than just these two. I could have sworn there were more, but I guess maybe that was the latter ones I'm thinking of, Tokyo Xtreme Racer 2. Well, it shifts a little faster. White Fox, what is this? Jungle? I say Tokyo Jungle? I'm not familiar with this gang. My finger slipped off of the... Oh, shit. Okay, there was no excuse for that one. But my finger slipped off the analog. Okay, the suspension has definitely changed. The suspension has definitely changed the feel of this car. Alright, let me find that guy. Oh, there he is. He wasn't that much further ahead of me. Damn. I seem to have a lot of body roll going on. Damn. I can't keep up with this guy. It's an RX-7, so he's definitely gonna beat me in the power front. Wait, who is this guy? Oh, it's Rolling Dude 1. I already beat him. I'm off of you already, Rolling Dude 1. Hold on a second. First time oh, hey, what's up? Hyped up. Hell yeah, I'm hyped up too now. I'm neck deep. You caught me neck deep in my my Tokyo Xtreme Racing. Alright, I gotta get the... God damn, that truck... Oh my god, that... Oh! Oh, that truck caused like a 3-car accident that... Oh, okay, I can't fuck this up now. I can't fuck this up now because he could easily pass me with his power. Ah! Fuck. Close that gap. Close that gap. Damn it! I blew an opportunity. I blew an opportunity. Look at him. He is just pulling away like I'm standing still. I blew a golden opportunity. That truck was being a bro. He helped me out. Damn it. The controls are definitely weirder after I change the suspension. Hey, saw you were live and want to drop by and drop some support. Thank you, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I hope your night's going well for you. I hope your meal turned out awesome. I promise you, I was aiming to eat healthier while I was out, and then that was completely waylaid by me being reminded that Dairy Queen exists and makes delicious hamburgers. So I'll get back on my my healthy eating track some other time. All right, this is the last time I'm gonna try with this guy. I got lucky with that truck and then I blew it, but I don't think I can hang with this guy. God damn. Damn it, I was trying to thread the needle there. I ended up bumping him and giving him a boost. I'm just not built. I'm not built to beat this dude. The DQ A1 burger slaps so hard. I've never had their A1 burger. I'm gonna have to try that. I remember, as much as I don't know how you feel on this subject matter, but personally, and I know this is a touchy subject for people who have lived in Texas for an extended amount of time, but personally, I can't stand Whataburger. I do not like Whataburger, but I did try their A1 burger. Not the last time, but not too long ago when I went there. I tried their A1 burger and it was all right. I definitely rank Dairy Queen above Whataburger though. I rank most fast food burgers above Whataburger. Oh, man. Maybe I should have put that money in my engine. Who are you? Blue Thunder from Max Racing. Alright, well, he has an intimidating name. Let's see how he lives up to it. He's all over the road. He's like drunk or something. God damn, get out of my way. All right. His health is barely going down. I mean, it's going down, but it's pretty slow, which means he's like right on my ass. Oh, there he is. So he has that raw power to just pull ahead of me in the straights, which means I cannot make a mistake in cornering. I could beat this guy in the corners, but on the straightaways, he's going to come up on me. Oh, beautifully done. Beautifully done. All right, I think I got this guy. I think I got this guy. Whew. It might be seasonal. In and out is better, IMO. You know what? That's exactly what caused me to like come to that revelation. I mean, I've always disliked Whataburger, but I went and had In and Out not too long ago, and I was like, you know, this is actually like, I know people shit on In and Out, and it's an okay burger. It's not like, when it first came to Austin, I remember people were losing their minds. They were like, oh, there's going to be lines and whatnot. And there were lines, and people were all crazy about it. There's nothing special about it in that capacity. It's just a decent burger, but it is better than Whataburger. But I'm not from Texas, and I grew up in Las Vegas. So yeah, you said you were from Ohio, I think. So like, what are the big burger places out in Ohio? And Vegas almost seemed like cheating. Like, Vegas is like a top flight restaurant hub. I mean, I guess as far as the strip goes, I don't know about everything else outside from the strip. But like, what's poppin' in Ohio? What's poppin' in Ohio? Although I do like Whataburger's banana cream milkshakes. I haven't had any of their shakes or anything like that. But again, I feel like, you know, Dairy Queen is where you'd want to go for that. Although in Oklahoma and I guess in North Texas, there's a chain called Brahms. And I used to go to Brahms a lot in high school. And they are also really well known for their shakes. And their burgers are pretty good too. So I don't know if there's a Brahms anywhere down here or if it exists anywhere outside of Oklahoma or North Texas. But that was like the go-to burger and shake place. There is nothing in Ohio. They ruin everything. Yeah. Ohio. I mean, I talk shit on Ohio, just like everybody else, but it's shit talking from a distance. I've never actually been there. I've never felt compelled to go anywhere in Ohio. They got a Del Taco, which we loved in Vegas, and within a year it tanked. Oh boy. Del Taco sounds familiar. So, Del Taco tanked in Ohio? I remember I used to work with people who had moved to Texas for work from, like, New York. And the concept of a breakfast taco was completely foreign to them. Like, they had no idea what a breakfast taco was. And to me, that was mind-blowing. It was, like, the first time that I came to the realization that, like, I think a lot of Americans think about, you know, America as like one single thing, as like one single entity is the United States of America. You're American. You're American. You like burgers and hot dogs and pizza and apple pie, whatever. And they don't really think about it in the context of being like incredibly multicultural, even within the culture, it's multicultural. Oh shit, I forgot that was like a 90-degree turn. So, like, yeah, of course, you know, breakfast tacos are a thing in Texas. And I guess in California, it's breakfast burritos. But why would they have breakfast tacos or breakfast burritos in New York? They probably have something else up in New York that Texans are completely unaware of. And then I went down this whole rabbit hole of, like, regional food. Pierogies and weird Scandinavian fish that they... Lutefisk, I think is what it's called. Lutefisk. That I guess some people in Minnesota like. It was a whole thing. It's fascinating to think about, like, the... Oh, shit. The different cuisines of the different regions of this country. It makes you realize that, America, in many regards, can be as complex and diverse as, like, you know, Europe, all of the different weird European countries and their cuisines. I don't think I could beat this guy yet either. I am more upgraded now than I was when I first raced him, but it's still an RX-7. Ah, damn it. He's pulling away. He's pulling away. I gotta catch him in the corners. I gotta be a reckless driver. Get back there. Beautiful. Not so beautiful, but hey, I maintained my direction and my speed, so that's fine. Oh man, I am white knuckling this controller again. Oh! 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 I was trying my hardest to thread that needle. He is on my ass. I could hear him. I can't fuck up. Oh man, am I actually gonna beat him? No! Oh no, I took the turn too early. All right, he's still being very cautious. Oh, it's a straightaway. I'm done. I'm done. It's a straightaway. I'm done. God damn, he's not that far ahead of me. I could get him. I could get him if I could just catch him in a corner. He's pulled away so much. Oh, he's right there. God damn it, I hit him. I can't catch him. He's gonna beat me. He's gonna beat me. Damn it. Boy. Yeah, because the workers didn't take care of the location and they just didn't care. Oh, that sucks. Ohio is where things and people go to die and slowly and miserably, hence why I had to get the hell out of there. Everyone I've known from Ohio has said the exact same thing, and I've only known one person who has since moved back. But I think that was just like a career opportunity that paid too much money, and it didn't make sense to turn that down. So I guess if you bribed enough via paycheck, Ohio might be enticing enough. But I don't know. Maybe you tell me. How much money would it take to get you to go back to Ohio? Ohio chili is good for kids, though. Cincinnati chili is made with cinnamon. Yes. Ooh, I had Cincinnati chili for the first time a couple years back at a place I used to work at. We had a chili cook-off contest, and one of the dudes there was from Cincinnati, and he made Cincinnati chili, and it was amazing. It was actually next level. So ever since then, I started putting cinnamon in my chili. So that is one positive thing. That's one thing Ohio had going for it, was someone there figured out, putting cinnamon in your chili. It's odd if you're not used to it, but it's definitely better than the chocolate chili. Chocolate chili? Can't say I've ever had the chocolate chili. Yeah, especially because Ohio is cheaper to live too. Yeah, I guess that's true. The combination of a bigger paycheck and cheaper cost of living. Um, I don't know. Like so many cities are the same nowadays. Like they're pretty identical. You can go to, if you've been to one city, you've pretty much been to all of them. Outside of the cities that have been around for like 300 years or something. New England cities, Boston, or Providence, New York, or anything like that. Like those cities probably have a bit of a different vibe, but every city outside of there, I feel probably feels the same. I visited a friend of mine in Seattle not too long ago, and it just felt like Austin. And I've been to other towns that just feel like Austin. So if all things are equal, if all cities feel alike, then is it worth it living in Ohio, making more money, paying less in rent, versus living somewhere like Austin, where you ostensibly make less because you're paying so much more in rent and whatnot. Are the benefits of the city that much greater? I say yes because of weather. I can't deal with cold weather. But if you could deal with cold weather, then yeah, I could understand why my friend would move back to Ohio. Not me, though. Hey, how's it going? Yo, Haunted Wisp, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing, man? Hope your night is treating you well. Oh, what is my mom texting me? My family has been blowing up my phone in the group chat by trying to plan our Christmas outing, and it really all could have been a phone call. They should have just did a phone call. They didn't need me. Okay, hold on a second. Sorry, my mom is asking me, when are you having me over to cook Korean food? You should cook something Korean. Because she knows I love Korean food, and she knows that I can cook several Korean dishes. And I took her to a Korean restaurant here in my favorite in town like 14, 15 years ago, and she hasn't shut up about it. I mean, I say that in the most loving of ways. So yeah, she wants to come over and have me cook Korean food for her. So I guess that's a thing that's gonna happen. All right, all right, all right, all right. It's been a while since I've cooked some Korean stuff. The last Korean dish that I tried that I made myself, um, I forget the actual. It's like I forget the actual Korean name. It's like Buddha Jigai or something like that. It's a Korean stew. It's the soldier stew. I made it for New Year's, and it was damn delicious. But that's not like a single serving kind of thing. You have to make that for a group of people. Doing well. Managed to save up 450 of 6K to get this BMW built electric car used. Oh, nice. Well, congratulations. Keep at it. Keep at it. I want an electric car myself, but that's definitely gonna have to wait. I'm not done with you, Infinity Yellow. I'm not done with you. You got off easy. The straightaways. I should have put that money into my engine. The straightaways kill me. Alright, he's behind me, but he's gonna pass me on this road. Oh wait, maybe not, maybe not. That car's lane change might have saved me. Stay down low, stay down low, stay down low. Damn! How did I fuck that corner up so bad? He's coming up on me. Shit! Ooh! That was gonna be a disaster. If I had to beat him just at that moment, that would have been a disaster. I saw at the last second that that tunnel had two cars in it. So I had to get into the other one, the other tunnel. Whew. I'm white knuckling this controller again. Damn. Man, people are all of a sudden texting, wanting to be chatty with me right now. Oh, that's why my mom wants Korean food. I've been watching Korean movies on Netflix and they eating all the time. Now I want some. Okay, fine. And Kelly texts me saying Nathan Fillion has been cast as Guy Gardner in Superman Legacy. Well, isn't that awesome? People have been wanting Nathan Fillion in they wanted Nathan Fillion in the MCU as Wonder Man, but instead they cast the dude who plays Black Manta. They cast the dude who plays Black Manta and Aquaman as Wonder Man. And then Nathan Fillion showed up in Guardians Volume 3 as some other random dude. So, I love Nathan Fillion. I think he's great. I'm happy to see that casting, even though I don't really care for uh, Green Lantern. But I like him, so who knows? He'll probably make me like Green Lantern. Or Infinity Yellow. I didn't think I had it in me to beat that guy just yet. I had to get lucky. Was he the first? Was he the first person in that gang that I've beaten? I think he might have been. Man, I really wish they would make an updated version of this game. I always do my best cornering whenever I'm not racing someone. Spoke too soon. Wait, who's that? Wait, didn't I beat this guy already? Oh, this is Heaven's Four-Door. I haven't beaten this guy. I don't think I beat this guy yet. I don't think so. It's a pretty funny name, Heaven's Four-Door. Damn it. Oh, damn it, I was trying to ride off the side of his car. I almost got there in time. He's got a lot of power under his hood. He's one of those guys that I'm gonna have to like get out ahead of immediately and then not ever make a mistake in my cornering. He's got way too much horsepower. What's that? It's called the iMev. It's Mitsubishi. Wait, what's Mitsubishi? I thought you were looking at a BMW. Oh, the slowdown. Alright, I got out ahead of him. I can't make a mistake. That was a mistake. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh my goodness. That dude like almost took me out switching lanes. Whew. I didn't even realize I'd done that well. Oh, he was right on me the whole time. Oh, actually, he was a decent ways behind me. I wonder why. I mean, he should have caught up with me on the straight here. I don't know what happened to him. He was a good ways behind me. I'll take it. Oops. It's almost about time for me to go back into my garage, and I think I have enough to upgrade my engine at this point. Let me see who this next guy I come up across is. If it's someone I've already raced, then I pretty much looped the track then. It's this guy. Who are you? Blue Thunder. I already beat him, so I pretty much looped the track. Alright, not bad. Let's take a look at who I polished off here. Heaven's four-door. I beat this dude. Will only drive four doors. Keeps racing, trying to improve his technique. Okay, well, fair enough. I beat Red Flash. Sports car killer. Involved in an accident long ago when cut off by a sports car, has had a hatred for them ever since. I mean, you're doing the same thing except for in a big sedan, dude. So I don't know what you think you're accomplishing. Elegant Wild. Oh, this is the team that has, yes, Infinity Yellow. Has raced in the city in a trademark yellow car for over 20 years, but his age may be catching up with him. Oh, come on, man. Give me some credit for my racing abilities. Don't say, oh, he's getting old. He's slipping up in his old age. Maybe I'm just a better racer than he is. I think I beat someone from Max Racing too, right? Yeah, Blue Thunder. Takes advantage of his sedan size, but loses in a fair race. Basically, the game is calling me out for beating all the low-hanging fruit. Fair enough. You know what? It's because I'm driving a weak car, but I'm about to upgrade the engine here. All right. Oh yeah, I could actually change. Oh, I don't know if I want to change any of this. I'll change my brakes. I'll make my brakes a little bit more responsive. My brakes are balanced towards the middle right now. I don't want to push them towards the... I'm a rear-wheel drive car. So if I... I'm not a drifter. I'm not a drifter, so I should put him to the front. But I do use some drifting techniques to help me in a pinch. Insurance will be about $100, but I can supplement it by doing Uber and Instacart deliveries. I mean, if you feel you could do that, then by all means do it. Insurance is a racket anyways, but aside from that. Setting the gear ratio low increases acceleration, but maximum speed drops. I don't need that. I'm only gonna mess with my brakes. Increasing value improves initial braking. while lowering it improves control. Well, let's try it right there. That's safe. Yeah, let's try it with that. I could always change it later. What's up, Siggy? How you doing, lady? Airblade, Diamond Image. This is a new guy. I've never faced this dude before. Oh man, I kept pace with him right off the jump. Maybe my car actually does have some good power behind it now. I mean, they're probably still gonna, oh shit. They're probably still gonna take me in those straightaways, but I got him. Alright. I'm sure the game will tell me that dude was a scrub too. Alright, my car actually has a little bit of juice now. Oh shit, I didn't even see that. Where's Elegant Wild? I need to finish off Elegant Wild. Who are you? Another Diamond Image guy. Where did these guys come from? Silver Bullet. Oh, he's got me up against the wall already. Oh shit! I got too aggressive on that one. I lost this one. I got too aggressive on that one. I was trying to slam into the side of him. And I just wasn't quite fast enough to get there in time. I'll give him a second shot after this. There he is. I'll give him a second go. Come on, Silver Bullet. Oh, stop! What the hell? Autopilot is fucking me up. Gotcha. Alright, just stay out ahead of him. Ooh, that was almost a disaster. I couldn't tell what the road was trying to do. Oh shit. I'm kind of flying all over the road here. Whew, got him though. That's 2 down for Diamond Image. Wait, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Crazy Hooligan from Max Racing. Man, they're coming out of the woodworks now. All right, crazy hooligan, let's see what you got. Autopilot is fucking me up, man. Oh man, I am cooking. I am cooking. Crazy hooligan wasn't that crazy. I'm putting off getting a new phone until the EU regulations go into effect and I can get a cell phone with removable and replaceable batteries. What do you mean the EU regulations? Do you live in the EU? I was under the impression that you were in the States. What EU regulations are you referring to? Oh, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Ah, Rolling Dude 2. You're way beneath me, Rolling Dude. That was a pretty slick turn there. Get out of my way, red truck. Red truck, you're fucking me up here. Oh my god, damn, that dude did not want to yield the lane. Good thing I wasn't in a race right then. Damn, where'd everybody go? Is that a guy? I think that's a guy. Who are you? Max Racing, the Blue Shadow. Alright, let's see what this dude's all about. Get a grip. Damn it. right. Well, you know what? Some victories are prettier than others, but I'm racking up the W's, and that's all that matters. I think I pretty much made back the money that I spent upgrading my engine. At this point, I might start looking into saving my money to purchase a better car. Let's go up here. I always go down below. Let's see what's going on up top. Oh shit. Okay, so you go up top when you want to beat somebody in a cornering race. Down below is for straightaway speed. Up top is for taking your turns. It's kind of hard to see where the road curves up here too. Ah, that's a 90-degree turn right there. That's nuts. It's like a 90-degree turn out of nowhere. And you just kind of have to know that it's there. Maybe that's why there are no other racers up here for me to challenge. Blind Rock from R. All of these weirdo racing gangs are coming out of nowhere. I've never heard of these dudes. But he's driving an RX-7 and their emblem is a rotary engine, so I guess RX-7s are what they're all about. Oh man, he is pulling away too. Oh shit. Oh damn, he's really good at cornering too. Alright, this guy, oh shit. This guy is next level. I'm not going to be able to beat Blind Rock. Get at him. What the hell are you doing merging into me? I don't think I'm going to be able to beat Blind Rock. He left me in the dust. Like, he took those corners at, like, max speed. Come on, let's try again. Oh man, he accelerates like crazy. No shot am I gonna beat this guy. He just disappeared into the horizon. Alright, that dude is out of my league. Alright, I'll come back for you some other time, Blind Rock. Man. Alright, buddy. Just go home. Look at you. You turned all the way around on the highway, dude. Just go home. Pack it in. Even autopilot had to get in and fix your ass. Just go home. You had a great night out, dude. You beat all sorts of new rivals. You upgraded your engine. You had a good time. You had a good time. Look at you. You can't even take a normal corner anymore. I think it's because my I've been white knuckling this controller, and I think my my response times are slipping. Where's the ramp? Just random 90-degree turns in the middle of the highway. Oh, there was the ramp. I missed it. I wasn't paying attention, damn it. Oh, I already beat you, Silver Bullet. I might not beat him this time, though. Man, I'm passing all the ramps now. Oh shit. What a corner job. What a cornering job I just did there. Pulled out ahead of him. Let's see if I can keep it up. Nope. Epic failure. Epic failure. Epic failure. Damn. I'm gonna look for that ramp. Here it is. What's up, Suki? Yo, Monaco Toaster, thanks for resubbing again. I appreciate that. Hello, it is me, and I realized upon finishing a bowl of rice that I didn't chew once, and that's why I kept having chest pains. I don't learn from my mistakes. What? What? You're just swallowing the rice grains whole? Oh my god, that does not sound... That's ill-advised. That's ill-advised. Yeah, that sounds like they're expanding in your gut and causing you bad chest gas. Haven't figured out which voice actor that I know that I want to have as Dagoth in my vids yet, but I do have other plans for videos. You know how it be. I don't. I chew my rice, man. I chew my rice. Specifically to avoid that issue. I mean, I like the flavor of rice, so, you know, I don't get it when I just swallow it whole. Sleepy, it didn't feel like chewing, and I kept wondering, why am I choking? You're basically saying that you were eating like a dog. You're basically like a dog that's figuring out that swallowing the food whole is problematic. Like, you gotta chew sometimes. I also enjoy the rice taste, just didn't feel like chewing was needed to enjoy it. I don't... So what, you just get the rice flavor from, like, the whole grains? That's kind of crazy. Look, it's not my fault that chewing requires more effort than I'm willing to give. Fair enough. No, I understand that. There are plenty of... I mean, eating in general. I love food. I love cooking. I love a lot of things about food science. You know, I'm trying to do a pop-up food truck. Yeah, my mom's asked me to cook Korean food for her because she knows I like to cook and I like Korean food. So don't get me wrong on that, but eating is a pain in the ass. It is. It's a disruptive pain in the ass, and there are plenty of times where it's like, damn it, am I hungry again? I just ate like 6 hours ago. Like, what am I doing being hungry again? And then I feel like it's just like a drag out of my day to find something to eat or cook something, and then I have to sit down and it's like, all right, put it in my mouth and chew it so I don't choke, or so it doesn't give me a stomach ache if I eat something whole, and, you know, leave it to my stomach to break it down instead of, you know, chewing it. There are times when it can be an effort, but you still gotta put in the effort, man, or you'll end up, you know, with chest pains. Also, I have a tooth that needs to get a root canal because it's straight up broken in half, and chewing is annoying with it. Ouch. I mean, I know how that goes too, but also, ouch. That's a pain in the ass. I'm starting to want to take the DXM again. It's been about 4 months, but it is so much... What? Damn it. YouTube put this really fucking thing right on the chat that makes it like impossible to reach your damn chats, and I can't move it around anywhere. I don't know what you're saying there, Wiz, but something much less worthwhile. Did I say so? But it is so much less worthwhile. Okay. I wish I could get rid of this fucking thing. It's really annoying. Alright, I think I'm done with Tokyo Xtreme Racer. I think I want to jump back into Shadow of Mordor. So let me figure out what's going on with the dudes that I just beat. Alright, who did I just beat? Crazy Hooligan, I beat him. Has modified his car to make it as light as possible so that it drives much faster than one would think. Smart. The Blue Shadow started racing because of his brother in Freeway. Friendly, okay, I guess that's another gang. Friendly off the track, but quiet and serious when racing. Blue Thunder takes advantage. I beat that guy already before. Diamond Image, Silver Bullet. Relies on his natural sense of rhythm when driving. Makes it look as if his car is dancing. Alright, I didn't quite get that sense, but sure. Airblade. Works as a Navy mechanic. Rumored to have attached radar to his car. Okay. I think those were all the new dudes that I beat. There was someone from Tokyo Jungle. Was it White Fox? I thought it was someone else from Tokyo Jungle, but I guess it was White Fox. Alright. Where am I at on my, oops. I have $8,000. I can't sell my car because it's the only car I have. If I can get to 20, I can get this, but this isn't too much better than what I have right now. I got a lot of racing to do to get to like the good cars. Oh, I could get a Civic Type R. Although again, a Civic Type R isn't that much better than what I have right now. This is what I want. I want the Lancer Evo 4. Ooh, what a sexy ass car. I want a Lancer Evo 4. I'm a long ways off. What kind of tuning can I do with $8,000? Can't do an engine for sure. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some suspension work so I can... Hardening results in unstable behavior, which can lead to poor handling, but cornering becomes sharper. I'm gonna have to mess around with some settings there once I update those. Boy. Take a little bit of a break. Been white knuckling that controller. Sometimes I wish we could get an Elder Scrolls game like Total War, but every time I think that, I remember that Elder Scrolls as a series is way too empty in actual world building for that to work, and I get sad. Wait, you think Elder Scrolls is empty in world building? I mean, I feel like a part of the appeal of Elder Scrolls is the absurd amount of world building that has gone on around like the core story. Like, there's all sorts of crazy world building in Elder Scrolls. Of all the different regions and the races and fucking elder gods and the wars that have gone on in the past, Tiber Septim, and God knows what else. I mean, there's just too much, honestly. I feel like the Elder Scrolls games leans too much on lore, historical lore, and not at all on like the story of the present. Modern Elder Scrolls, at least in newer stuff, they went full-on retcon in the name of their new motto, which is literally, keep it simple, stupid. Well, I guess you could always retcon the retcon if you want, or you can create a Elder Scrolls game that's outside of canon and goes back into the previously established lore if you want. Aren't there? There has to be like a huge modder community for the Total War games. You mean to tell me that somebody hasn't made an Elder Scrolls mod for Total War? Yeah, sobriety sucks. I don't know what DXM is. I guess it's something for sobriety, I would assume. Also been thinking of getting some HBWR seeds, which have LSA in them, but I don't know how I feel about introducing a tryptamine into a mix of my other meds. Like you are talking to the wrong dude about that stuff, man. I don't know anything about that. I don't know what LSA or tryptamine. I don't know what any of that stuff is. I mean, if you feel like your medication that you're taking right now is helpful, that's great. If you are concerned that this stuff that you're thinking about is going to interfere with that in some way, I would opt on the side of caution and not do that. But again, I don't know what any of this stuff means, so sorry. Elder Scrolls Online should have been its own canon. It's supposed to be canon to the whole series, but it just conflicts. It conflicts with just about every other entry in the series. I almost got Elder Scrolls Online because I saw that I think it was discounted during the Steam sale. By the way, I have to admit something. I went a little nuts during the for the Prime Day sale. Usually I don't pay attention to Prime Day. Usually I just kind of, ignore it. But they actually had some stuff that I needed. A few things. So in trying to build my second PC to use as my VR box downstairs, came to the realization, I keep banging on the table, it keeps moving my camera, I caught it that time. Came to the realization that my old motherboard is fried. So they had a motherboard for sale. I bought that. So there's one thing. When I moved from the old house to the new, I threw out some old luggage because it was literally ripped up and barely functional. They had a really awesome piece of luggage for sale, so I got that. Nice deal on that. Right now, my flatware in my kitchen, I have a flatware organizer for the drawer, but my drawer is real small. Organizer's giant. They had a really small, perfect for my drawer size one that was really discounted, so I grabbed that. There are a few other things I got. I felt kind of dirty. I felt dirty giving it to Bezos's machine in that way, but it was stuff I needed, so I took advantage. I don't think I've taken advantage of the Steam sale yet. I was gonna say I've taken advantage of the Steam sale. Oh, what I did, I got Middle Earth on Steam sale. So I've taken advantage of the Steam sale, and I've taken advantage of the Prime Day sale. I am a cuck to capitalism these past couple of weeks. There's a dungeon in online that's a library. Whoa. There's a dungeon online that's a library, and many of the books you can read in that library are books that in online weren't supposed to have been written for nearly 1,000 years because online is deep in the past. Instead of patching the books out and explaining it was a mistake, they rewrote the library, so now it's just a magic temporal library that has literature from the future. The library is not relevant to the story. That's funny. It's a temporal library. My God, this library has journals and history books from the future that tells us everything that'll happen. We could easily take over the world with this information. Anyways, there's this book called The Lusty Angorian Maid that's gonna spend tonight. That I'm gonna spend tonight with instead. That's funny. Why they should have? That's silly. They should have just patched it out. Instead, they completely destroyed their lore by making it a temporal library. LSA is a precursor to LSD, so it's a pretty strong drug. I got you. I have heard some pretty good medical usages of LSD. I'm in favor of expanding on that, but again, with respects to the medication you're already taking and how that mixes, I don't know. I can't give any kind of, opinion or endorsement on that. Just if you decide to mix it, be careful. Consult whoever you need to consult with to make sure that it's going to be an okay mix. Also, Skyrim rewrote the Elder Scrolls, so now they let you go back in time because reasons. Wait, you can go back in time in Skyrim? I don't remember that part. Oh, what is this called? That is the one, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, just changing my stream descriptions here. Why doesn't YouTube have Shadow of War? That is so weird. They have Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, but they don't have Middle-earth Shadow of War. Why do they not have Middle-earth Shadow of War? Oh, there it is. That's stupid. That's stupid. You can use LSA for cluster migraines just like psilocybin mushrooms. In the main quest, you go back to when Alduin was sent to the future. Did you know that Sauron had notes for the engineers when they were building his fortress? His main concern was more doors. You made me walk into that. I disapprove. I disapprove of what you just did there. It took me a while too. I also disapprove of how slow I am because I had to think about it for a second. And I was like, wait a second. This sounds like a pun. Man, am I all out of my soda waters? Damn. I guess I need to get more. I don't necessarily want to drink a Coke at this hour of the night. Oh, hi, Suki. I didn't know you were in here, lady. Alright, you can chill in your bed. I ain't gonna mess with you. Alright. Alright, where did I last leave off on this game?
Sauron's reach spreads far in Mordor. You must purify the towers.
Purify the towers. All right, let me get my my controls back under me. Hold B to interrogate, or hold B to purify. I already purified this one. What am I doing next? Go to the mission start point. Okay. I like how fall damage also isn't a thing for him. These fucking dogs. Wait, get out of my way. Get out of my way. I was going wild on this dog. I think this is the one that killed me earlier because I couldn't figure out how to sideswipe it. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that guy in there. Alright. Oops, wrong button. I hit the L trigger instead of the R trigger. I was trying to stealth kill him. So what, does Celebrimbor only come out to, like, wail on people when they're already, like, dead on the ground? This is RB to grab enemies. Why am I trying to grab enemies? Discover Celebrimbor's ancient storehouse and explore the memories of his past struggles with Sauron. Reward: Elven Rage skill. Alright, what the heck does this mean? What do I have to do here? Find Celebrimbor's ancient barrows. I'm gonna have to go. What?
Sauron, it is barrows like these. Reminders that even the Dark Lord's reach extends only so far.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch Rings of Power because I liked it when I watched it. I thought it was neat, but a lot of people seem to dislike it, and I don't know why. Like, it doesn't like all of the complaints that I've heard about the show just don't connect with me. I mean, it's not like it's Witcher. Wait, hold on. LB to enter the Wraith world. Oh, is this it? It just opened up on its own? I never gave the show a chance. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
In a bygone age, my army marched on Mordor. We buried our honored dead in barrows like this one. Our greatest warriors are preserved here, protected by powerful magic. And we used all our arts to bring the virtues of the elves with us as we marched.
I just don't find the time to try new shows lately. Television shows are a big time investment.
With it, I forged an army. I led the charge against Sauron.
This Celebrimbor looks like he would be Celebrimbor, though. The Celebrimbor in Rings of Power is like, he looks like Pat Sajak. It's very weird. Kill enemies to gain rate. This game has way too much like pop-up text and tutorials and weird little game modes. It's almost too much, honestly. I do love how Celebrimbor looks in the show, though. It's very funny. It is funny. It is funny. Unintentionally so, but it is funny.
When Sauron revealed the betrayal, I took up arms against him. In my wrath, I was determined to punish him for his treachery.
Wait, are all of my elf friends dead? Is it just me against all these dudes? I thought I went into a battle with a whole squad of elves. Where did they all go? Hold X to execute enemies during to execute enemies. I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what that was. Is it part of Lord of the Rings lore that Sauron was getting his ass whooped by Celebrimbor in a one-on-one fight? I'm not like the most learned Lord of the Rings nerd out there, but I don't recall that being part of the lore.
Shadow. It is perfect.
I forgot to mention there are many mods for Total Warhammer and a few Total Overhaul mods. But they get into big trouble from those. There's a Middle-earth Total War mod that gets almost shut down constantly. That sucks. I mean, honestly, I'm surprised that doesn't happen more often in the modder community, to be honest. But, yeah, that does suck. That happens. They never really got directly into the details of the war when Sauron was around, so they kind of just fill in this in there. I think they had Sauron get beaten too easily in those scenes, though. Yeah, he seemed like a punk. It was weird that Celebrimbor was able to just like sneak behind him and then just like shove him to the ground like a schoolyard bully.
But we can still secure the Palantir.
Then we will go to the Great Hall. Idril is there. She may be able to help us.
Did I do the thing? No, wait, hold on. There's a quest marker over here. Ruth? What am I doing with Ruth? Relieve the power and wrath of the One Ring. I think I did that already. This is telling me to do all sorts of shit. Why are you telling me to do all sorts of shit? I guess I have one skill point. Predator. Hold A for a burst of speed when leaping over objects, landing or climbing. Okay, ranged. Wraith. Quickly throw daggers that stagger enemy. Mounted. Story. Hold B to recover health by drain. I have that already. Available at level 6. Okay. Well, maybe I should get the spiritual daggers. Minas Ithil is under siege. Find the Palantir before the city falls. Okay.
The Great Hall houses Minas Ithil's treasures.
All that matters is the Palantir.
Illithid door. Door is locked by an Illithid or Ithildin inscription. Find the missing Ithildin scattered throughout the region. Return. Okay. So this is a fetch quest. This is just a fancy-ass way to make me do a fetch quest. Is there anything else in here? I guess this was it. Alright, well, I guess this was it. Back, friend called. No worries. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm traipsing through, oh, what the fuck? I'm traipsing through Mordor now. Come on, man. You can't just fucking... You son of a bitch. I don't know how to sidestep those guys. I don't know how to sidestep those guys. They're a real problem for me. Anyways, yeah, like, as far as, like, TV shows, they are a big investment, which is why I don't watch a whole lot of them. Like, people are still amazed that I've never watched, you know, Breaking Bad. I've never watched The Wire, you know, those types of shows. And to be honest, I don't have a tremendous amount of interest in watching those particular shows. But, you know, if there are good shows out there that pique my interest, I'll watch them. I'm watching The Bear right now. I love the first season, and the second season's pretty good, too. I'm, forcing my way through The Witcher Season 3. Which honestly got better. The first couple episodes suck, but it does get a little bit better. Also, a while ago, I said that I wished Elder Scrolls would have more spin-off games, and apparently that's something they tried to do in the before times of video games. Yes, they had, like, the first Elder Scrolls game I was made aware of was Daggerfall, but the second Elder Scrolls game I was made aware of was called Redguard? I think it was called Elder Scrolls Redguard. And I wanted to play that one too. They wanted to have 3 series: Classics, Legends, and Adventure, with Classics being the traditional open-world RPGs, Legends being based on historical events in the world, and Adventure being based on individual characters. Oh shit, what the what the fuck? I'm just sitting here. Alright. Let me pause when I'm reading chat so I don't get meteored to death. They tried this once, but when Redguard, okay, so you mentioned that. But when Redguard and Battlespire both bombed, they decided that the reason they failed was because people didn't want that, and not because the games were rushed out the door and looked like it. Yeah, Redguard did not look particularly good, but I think they should... Well, considering how fucking long it takes for them to make an Elder Scrolls game, I think they should do the, ironically... Oh god, that's a whole other can of worms. Ironically, they should do the Activision thing with Call of Duty and just kind of rotate their studios out. They could have different studios make the, adventure or whatever series, while the mainline series is being developed by the main development team. And it would be cool to have that sort of thing too. Yeah, it sucks that it came out today that a federal judge has unblocked the acquisition of Activision Blizzard by Microsoft. So it sounds like that's actually going to happen, which is bad news for the game industry. It's bad news for everyone. It's not good. I don't know why I held out hope that the federal government was actually going to do a positive thing and prevent that from happening, but in addition to Microsoft absorbing Bethesda, they now are going to have Activision Blizzard. So, of course, Sony is going to end up, they're going to purchase Square Enix or whoever the next biggest publisher is. I wish they didn't do Altered Carbon as dirty as they did in Season 2. Altered Carbon. I don't think I ever watched Altered Carbon. Or maybe I watched part of the first season. I can't recall. Is that the show? I think Anthony Mackie was in a season of that show. If I'm thinking of the right show, it seemed cool. It seemed like a neat idea. If I am thinking of the right show, but I just never super got into it. Netflix, you can't hold out too much hope that they're going to do their shows right. Like, I'm still angry at Netflix for not ever giving me a season 2 of Samurai Gourmet. To me, that is their true crime. The judge deciding that also apparently had a very specific grudge against the agency trying to prevent it. That's fucking stupid, man. What? A personal grudge against an agency should not be the deciding factor in a Goliath mega corporation just further monopolizing an entire industry, multi-billion-dollar industry with thousands of workers whose, livelihood is on the line. This creates a less flexible environment for a lot of, industry workers. In addition to just like creating a shitty environment as far as like consumer choice is concerned. Sony is still in talks about Capcom and Sega. I didn't even know that Sony was in talks about Capcom and Sega. And I hope that doesn't happen either. Although Sega is a shell of its former self. An acquisition of Sega probably won't be as dramatic as like an Activision acquisition or a Microsoft acquisition of Activision. I mean, they've got Yakuza and Sonic, obviously, and I think the Alien series, the Alien franchise. But they aren't what they used to be. And honestly, if Sony acquired Sega, and then force them to make remakes or re-releases of their Saturn library, I wouldn't be against it. I wouldn't be against it. Sega is sitting on a treasure trove of IP that's just rotting, and I would like for them to do something with it. And there was talks of Square Enix and From Software, but SE and FS are a long shot. Yeah, I would have also thought that, but I also would have thought that it would have been a long shot for Microsoft to acquire both Activision, Blizzard, and Bethesda. But they got them, so all bets are off now. Like, I could see Sony acquiring From Software. Square Enix, maybe that's a tougher situation. Square Enix just got rid of a lot of their big properties, their IPs too. They sold a lot of IPs to Embracer Group. So I think Square Enix is probably focused more on becoming a more svelte publisher, getting back to brass tacks and just kind of existing in their own right. I don't know if they're trying to make themselves appealing as a potential acquisition target, but From Software I could totally see getting on board with that. Sony buying Sega sounds nuts, but Sega makes a ton of Sony exclusive games anyways, but still, goddamn. Yeah, it does sound nuts, but I can see that happening. I can see that happening more so than other acquisitions. They do make a ton of Sony exclusives. I mean, honestly, has Yakuza come out on anything other than a PlayStation platform? Like, I think Yakuza by themselves would have been enough for Sony to be like, you know, let's obtain, if nothing else, this IP. But yeah, let's get Sega while they're still affordable. And I don't think, well, Yakuza and the Sonic movies. I would say it's probably a 1-2 combination of Yakuza and the Sonic movies, which I still have not seen either one of those. I haven't seen the Sonic movies and I haven't seen the Mario movie, so I'm doing a bad job. I'm doing a bad job of supporting video game movie franchises. Even though I did watch the trailer for Twisted Metal, the Twisted Metal series that's going to be on Peacock. And I'm not going to lie, it looks kind of fun. Sega went all about getting official movies, and their logos for Sega movies is images of all of their games, which is funny to me because the only franchises they have that you could realistically make movie series with right now are Sonic, who already has that, and Yakuza, which they tried and failed at because the people making that movie had no idea what they were working with. They were making a Yakuza movie? I mean, well, first of all, a Yakuza movie would just be like any other normal kind of gangster movie, to be honest with you. So a Yakuza movie probably wouldn't be that difficult if you had just your garden variety competent filmmakers. I remember Netflix tried to make a Yakuza style movie starring Jared Leto some years ago, and I wanted to watch it, but then like it got bombed. It got panned really bad, and I just didn't. So they should make a Yakuza movie. I think that would be pretty fun. Sega shut down their arcades in Japan, so Sony buying it is, I think, in thoughts of trying to bring it back. Bring back arcades? Do people even go to arcades anymore? In Japan, that is. I mean, I guess in America, arcades have kind of become a niche market. They're starting to pop back up again, especially in Austin, you know, pinballs and cidercade and stuff like that. But you know, I was living in Japan in the heyday of arcade of the arcade fervor, and it was a lot of fun for sure. But I don't think it's ever gotten back to, you know, what it used to be. And if they still make games specifically for arcades like they used to back with like Virtua Fighter and Daytona and stuff, if they still do that, then that's news to me because I haven't seen any of them anywhere. Anytime I go to like an arcade that we have here, it's still the same old 40-year-old games. Well, I say 40 as like, you know, hyperbole. Plus, Capcom and Sega came out saying they refused to have an American company buy them out. So it was between Nintendo and... I like that. just a soup song of nationalism. So it was between Nintendo and Sony is the only one that showed interest. Huh. Sega shut down their arcades in Japan? I mean, that doesn't surprise me. They shut down a bunch of arcades all over the world, including that big one they had in Seattle. GameWorks, I think, is what their big arcade was, what Sega's big arcade was. Something like that, like GameWorks. From Software already came out saying they haven't made Bloodborne 2 because they didn't want to do system exclusives anymore. So I think they're figuring that out. So that's why I don't think From Software is going to allow any acquisition. I gotcha. No, I think I think that Elden Ring probably, like the success of Elden Ring probably splashed cold water on their face with respects to system exclusivity. Like, holy shit, we're sitting on a lot of money here that we're just kind of let rot on the vine by having exclusive releases. Yeah, it happened earlier this year. A Yakuza movie should be an anime or a gangster movie with an anime style to it. It could be either. It could be either. You just reminded me of an anime that I liked that came out some time ago called, I want to say it was called 91 Days. It was a gangster movie, not modern. It was like Prohibition era mobster anime. But really well done. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I could totally see Yakuza being done in a similar vein. What's up, Golbs? What's up? You want your screen time again? Is that what's up? You want your screen time? Oh, sorry. Sorry, lady. I didn't mean to drop the controller right next to you. All right. Go on and say hi. Say hi to everyone. Hello. All right. There you go. You got your screen time again. What about you, Suki? Oh, Suki ran out the room. She definitely does not want her screen time. I don't think they're trying to make arcades a comeback just so much as giving Sega a comeback. Oh, they're trying to juice up the Sega brand, you think? Well, I mean, if you want to juice up the Sega brand, how about reviving all those damn dead IPs you're sitting on? Give us all 3 scenarios of Shining Force 3 in English. Find a way to re-release Panzer Dragoon Saga. Create a Dreamcast Mini. Get people interested in the IPs that made people excited again by just giving them, and stop doing Genesis collections. I accidentally have like 5 Genesis collections. I'm not even trying to collect them. They just end up in my game library, or they end up in my Steam library. Where am I going? I'm trying to avoid... I saw several of those beasts over there. I'm going to try to avoid those guys. It keeps telling me to grab enemies after I've already, like, wiped them out. Sassy Kato. Sega be like, why doesn't anyone care about all our franchises? What do you mean we don't promote them? No, that can't be it. It must be because they want more collections. Exactly. Like, and that's the problem, is, like... There are so many franchises that people
should investigate the Great Hall
and secure the Palantir.
What are you doing? Stop talking to me. There are so many great franchises that like people were interested in like 10, 15 years ago, and then they just let them lie dormant. So now people don't even think about them anymore. And then the franchises that people do think about, again, they still just let lie dormant. Like, they don't do anything with them. They're like making Alien versus Predator games, or whatever that Alien game was, or Total War, or Sonic, some weird-ass Sonic game. And it's like, all right, well, you're probably going to make a little bit of a splash with these, maybe, but it's not going to get anyone excited about the Sega brand. I refuse to buy an Xbox One because Microsoft dropped the ball on the contract for Scalebound. Scalebound? What's Scalebound? I was like, guess I'm getting a PlayStation yet again. I don't have an Xbox Series S. Like, I'm SOL on the new generation. And I don't particularly care. Like, I know you have a PS5, but I just don't have an interest in a PS5. I don't see any games on there that would warrant me going out of my way to drop $500-600 on it. Especially when I can just get most of those same games on Steam and play them on my PC. The Seeing Stone. I mean, unless there is a PlayStation 5 exclusive that I don't know about that you think is worth the money. Same goes for Xbox. At least with the Switch, and say what you will about like the graphic fidelity, at least with the Switch though, like I get Nintendo games. Like I get Tears of the Kingdom, and some Mario. I know they're making Mario RPG again. That's gonna be awesome.
Sacrifices must be made.
Will not sacrifice our past to fear.
Oh shit, there's a black guy in Lord of the Rings. Where'd that happen?
Baranor, this is the ranger I was telling you about.
Oh man, and Rings of Power was trying to steal all the valor for having black characters. Shadow of War beat them to it.
Gondor thanks you, Talion. But we need all warriors at the gate.
Well, the Uruks seek the Palantir. They will not stop until it is theirs. Where is it?
It was going to be the first Xbox exclusive for the Xbox One, and it was an RPG that had a wonderful concept. It had like a DMC mix with MH kind of look and play style.
We cannot.
Okay, so DMC, I am imagining, is Devil May Cry with MH kind of look and play style. What is MH? I have to bone up on my acronyms here. People got mad about that guy? Really? I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't be surprised.
I must defend the gate.
I shouldn't be surprised. Of course they got mad. It's so weird how people get just like so insanely bent out of shape about a little bit of like skin tone on a fictional character. I got the PS5 for nostalgia. Demon Souls, baby. All right. Well, I'm not a Demon Souls person, but hey, if it works for you, then awesome. Monster Hunter. I have a Monster Hunter of some sort on my Xbox One that I have only played like 2 minutes of. It just, I wanted to get into it. You're not behind me, are you? Okay. I wanted to get into it, but I just couldn't. I liked the idea of it. But it just, wasn't my thing. Why is this guy grunting at me? Monster Hunter World? Yeah, I think that's the one I have. Like, I literally... So, the only reason why I have an Xbox One at all is because I wanted to play the entirety of the Witcher series. And I have Witcher 3. I had it on my PS3. And I got Witcher 1 on Steam for my PC. But I before I got it on PC, I built a gaming PC. The only other Witcher I could get, because Witcher 1 never came out on consoles, the only Witcher I could get was on the Xbox Store, downloading the Xbox 360 release of Witcher 2. So for that reason and that reason alone, I got an Xbox One. And I think I have... What digital games do I have on my Xbox One? I don't have a lot. I've got Witcher 2, I've got Stardew Valley, which I put way too much time in. I have Mountain Blade Warband, which I put equally as much time into. And Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which I also put a lot of time into. Those were pandemic-era games. So during the pandemic, I bulldozed my way through depression by playing a lot of Xbox One downloadable games. Oops.
I will not let this city fall! Then we must obtain the Palantir. It is the only way.
I like how Peter Thiel's security company is called Palantir. Oh, Jesus Christ, come on. Why are they trying to get me to do a stealth kill? Am I really gonna stealth kill someone? In the middle of a... Oh, I got that guy. Oh, I stealth killed that random dude at the bottom of the stairs. Alright, who else could I stealth kill? Oh, I got that guy too. Okay, maybe I can stealth kill in the middle of a melee. It's like a rugby scrum and I'm going around stabbing people in the ribs.
There'll be more. We have to find out what we're dealing with. This way.
Follow Idril.
We'll be able to see the entire lower city once we get there.
Oh shit, she psyched me out. Wait, where are you going? Get out of my way, dude. You're running real slow. You're like doing a leisurely jog.
It's not much further.
Ugh, come on, dude. That was nowhere near you.
The city can't take much more. I'll handle the siege beasts.
Berenor and I can manage here.
Okay.
Talion, we must commandeer one of the siege beasts.
Well, this should prove interesting.
Alright, hold on a second. Let me take a little break and catch up on chat before I do something dumb. Monster Hunter was made for Nintendo consoles. I see what they tried to do, but they missed the ball on it. See, I didn't even know that. I didn't play it on any of the Nintendo consoles. One thing that got me about critics of the little bit of extra diversity in this game is they said it broke the lore of the world. Meanwhile, the actual story of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings only takes place on a single continent at that. I mean, they'll come up with any excuse to dislike a non-white character. There is no logic behind it. I can't think of a single instance where changing a character's skin tone would have any kind of detrimental effect on like a story. Unless unless it was like, oh, they made Martin Luther King Jr. white. Okay, if you're telling the story of MLK, that might have some impact on it, you know, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe if it was like Emmett Till. If they were telling the story of Emmett Till and they made him white, then yeah, that skin tone change will probably have a detrimental effect on the story. But if you're talking about a fictional story with orcs and dragons and shit, then they're just coming up with reasons to be hateful. When you make a Monster Hunt world, people are gonna expect more than one X-Pack, and it was the first MH game that was offered on all consoles. I don't know what you mean by X-Pack. Like, if you're against adding more to the story, that's one thing, but the studio demanded more stories, so the obvious choice is bringing in different people. Like, You look at a map of Middle Earth and glance a little away from the England area. Like, hey, what's over there? What's over here? Yeah, and there was all sorts of, like, supplemental material that was written to kind of, like, hint at the world beyond just, you know, the England-inspired areas of Middle Earth. And I don't understand why nobody would be interested in exploring that. Oh, expansion. X-Pack. Okay, expansion pack. Okay. I play too many MMOs. You and I are the opposite in that regard, because I am not a fan. Despite the many years I spent working on MMOs, I am not a fan of MMOs. Oh, no, no, no. Get me away from here. So what, I gotta commandeer a siege? Damage the siege beast to break it. Shoot highlighted weak points for extra damage. What's a highlighted weak point? The only highlighted part I saw was like his backpack or whatever, his little fanny pack there. You mean to tell me that his fanny pack is a weak point? Let me change my... Let me grab these arrows over here, and then I'll come up around. This guy's having a time. I can't get a good view there. Can I get up a little bit higher? Oh, let me check on what GameWorks was magical when it existed. I always wanted to go, but never got a chance to go before they closed the one in Seattle down. Sega needs to release some promotional keychain handheld to build hype for a real console. They're out of the console market, unfortunately. Oh, let me go on top of here. That's where I need to be. They're out of the console market, unfortunately. They learned their lesson too late. Oh, it was explosive. Alright, how do I mount this dude? Okay, there we go.
Let's see what this thing can do.
This is really silly.
Here they come.
It's literally just like Call of Duty take over a turret. Oh wait, here are these guys over here. Are these my guys? Are these my guys, or are these... Should I hit these dudes? I can't tell. I think these are... I don't think these are my guys.
Another siege beast is in range. Destroy it.
Oh, I think I nailed him. Okay, I took care of that guy. I don't know what's going on down here. Are these my guys? I can't tell if they're my guys or not. Okay, I think these are not my guys, so I'm gonna keep raining down on them.
We're done here. We can't leave this siege beast for the enemy.
Pity we can't take it with us. It's a formidable weapon.
I'm gonna keep blasting these dudes. What are you talking about? Destroy your siege beast. Alright, that was weird.
Move quickly. This should help.
Skill unlocked. Shadow Strider. Press A while leaping to double jump. Who cares? I mean, who cares about covering wider gaps when this dude doesn't take fall damage? Better than Cleon Brownface and Star Trek, the original series? Cleon Brownface? I mean, I think the Cleons were just an alien that had a darker skin tone. I guess they could have hired black people to play that role. But it's always weird when you talk about it from the context of like an alien. I want to play an MMO really badly, but I know I'll have hand pain if I play. Yeah, your hand pain issues really sucks, man. I don't know if there's a way around it for MMOs. That's very keyboard intensive. I've become a Yoshi P wimp after Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, I know so many people that got sucked into that game. And now he's working on 16, and I'm so freaking hyped. Simp, okay. Man, I used to be so into Final Fantasy all the way up until 10. Oh, you know what? I never played Final Fantasy X, but I bought a copy on eBay not too long ago. I should play that. I should play that soon. I want to see what all the hype of that one was about. After 10 came out, I just fell off of the series. I played 12 a little bit because 12 was developed by Quest, or by ex-Quest people, and it took place, I believe, in the same world as Final Fantasy Tactics, which I loved. And I love Quest. I love Tactics Ogre and all of that. So I was super on board with 12. And 12 was fun too. 12 was a fun game. But after 12, I haven't played any Final Fantasy. And they all looked weird. They looked weird. I remember I can't remember which one it was. Was it 15? 14? 15? Wasn't 14. 14 was 11 was an MMO. And I think 14 was also an MMO, right? There was some Final Fantasy game that it looked like it was a boy band. It looked like a K-pop boy band, like cruising around in like a muscle car in the Vegas desert. And I was like, this is strange. This doesn't seem like fantasy at all. It seems like final sci-fi. I don't know. Maybe I should give 16 a shot. I should give it a chance to redeem itself. I did have fun playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. I wasn't expecting to enjoy that, but I enjoyed that a lot. So maybe I should give Final Fantasy 16 a shot. Final Fantasy 14 is on console, at least on the PlayStation, and it's also got a Switch for playing with a controller. I did not know that. So I was able to hook up an Xbox controller to my PC and play it. I can't even keep track of the Final Fantasy games anymore. I mean, I stopped for a while. I know there's a crazy amount. It's kind of like the Kingdom Hearts series. Like for a while, Kingdom Hearts was easy to keep up with because it was Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and then everyone wanted 3. But then they released a whole lot of crazy-ass Kingdom Hearts games on the mobile devices that have just, like, the most incomprehensible names known to man. And once they did that, I was like, I don't know what's going on with this series anymore. I don't even know where to pick up if I wanted to, like, follow the story on that one. The newest one I skipped because the writers gave out a having diversity. Oh, I remember that. You know what? I think I made a video over that. Or at least I talked about it on stream and then planned on making a video out of it and just never got around to it. But yeah, I remember that. One of the writers gave a having diversity would destroy our lore, and that's why we won't have black people. Like, okay, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, he wrote up a whole dissertation to try to justify not having black people in the game. The Boy Band Road Trip Simulator was the last one I played. Yeah, I can't remember which one that was, but it was pretty silly looking. I'm not allowed to talk about Final Fantasy because I have really unpopular opinion. And 15 was the Fantasy Hangover movie game. Yes, I guess it was 15 then. No, by all means, please share your unpopular Final Fantasy. If there's any place that unpopular Final Fantasy opinions are welcome, it's this stream. I welcome all unpopular Final Fantasy opinions. Because in my view, Final Fantasy fell off at 7. Like, And 7, I've gone back and replayed it and have since come to terms with the fact that 7 is okay. It's not as bad as I remember. It's okay. It has its strong parts and it has its weak parts. And even with all the nostalgia I have for Final Fantasy VII, and I have a ton of nostalgia for Final Fantasy VII, I still regard that as the game in which the series started to like fall off a cliff. And I blame Tetsuya Nomura. He is my arch enemy for that reason. Tetsuya Nomura is where it all started to go wrong. And I didn't like 8. 9 was passable. But then after that, that's when it went to Tetsuya Nomura Fest, and I could not go on board. I saw that character design for Titus and was like, get out of here, I'm not doing this. Although, ironically, Titus's character design nowadays, he would be like super fucking dripped out. Like, oh man, this guy's got style. No, they hired Europeans in brownface. I mean, it was the 60s, man. even as progressive and forward thinking as Star Trek was, that was gonna happen, man. That was gonna happen. Yo, Arachnid Soul, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. My unpopular Final Fantasy thing to say is that I've never played any of the games. Well, you know what? I think that's not as egregious as maybe, you know. It's better. It's easier to swallow saying, "Oh, I've never played those games," than it is to say, "I played the most popular one of those games and thought it was kind of mid." Where is my mouse cursor at? What are you doing, mouse cursor? Why are you hiding out on me? There you are. I have an uncomfortably unpopular opinion. I think it's good that the MMO is moving away from letting you sexualize the little hobbit people. What? That are meant to look like toddlers, and the people upset over that are creepy. Okay, you're talking about some shit I definitely don't know about. What? Sexualizing little hobbit people that are meant to look like toddlers? Okay. I mean, I think your opinion is not unpopular. I mean, your opinion is probably unpopular amongst a very small subset of terminally online weirdos. So I think you're okay with that. You can rest easy having that unpopular opinion. And I'm glad I don't know what you're talking about. I hated Final Fantasy VII. Hate's a strong word for me, but I didn't care for it. And I cannot stand Cloud as a character. Cloud sucks. He's annoying. And he's a fraud, too. He's a fraud on top of it. He's a mopey fraud. And I think Tifa was literally the only chosen as an alternative love interest to Aerith because sex sells. I mean, yeah, they gave her like fucking 48 triple Ds and a super tight shirt, so everybody loved Tifa. She's literally just fan service. I mean, but that's the Tetsuya Nomura special there. And I liked, as a character, I liked Tifa. I liked her as a character. There was nothing particularly egregious outside of like the hypersexualization angle. And I liked her fight. I liked that she had like brass knuckles or whatever, and you know, she was like a brawler. I thought that was cool. Like, I didn't dislike. Let me think about this before I say this. I didn't dislike, outside from Cloud, I didn't really dislike any of the characters in Final Fantasy VII. Even Aerith, and she was kind of vanilla, but I wasn't like offended or annoyed by her or anything like that. Like, I just thought that the overall story was pretty lacking. I mean, it was interesting. There were some parts of the story that were actually really, really rad, and I didn't realize how rad it was until way later in life. Like, basically, Final Fantasy VII, you play the role of eco-terrorists. You're eco-terrorists, you're committing acts of terrorism against the world's largest mega corporation. You are definitely the good guys in this equation. You do shit where you kill people. You know, like you commit bombings and shit. People die as a result of your terrorism. And there is no point in that game where it makes you question whether or not your terrorism makes you a good guy or a bad guy. It's just understood through and through, you are good, So, in a certain sense, and it kind of falls in line with a lot of like the, and I guess maybe it's just a common RPG trope or a common fantasy trope. But it falls in line with a lot of other role-playing games at the time in which it served as sort of like a foundation of my understanding of anti-imperialist sentiment. Basically, it kind of really shoehorned in a lot of anti-imperialism and a lot of I guess left adjacent or just flat out leftism that I would eventually grow to expand on later on in my life. I didn't really understand where the foundations of that came from until I started examining Final Fantasy VII and even Final Fantasy VI to a degree. And, well, I guess Suikoden doesn't quite work the same way, although it kind of does. Yeah, I'm going to put Suikoden in there as well. Suikoden is a little bit less anti-imperial. It's anti-imperial. Just not as Rage Against the Machine-y as Final Fantasy VII was. But for that reason, though, I do have some respect for Final Fantasy VII. Like, it's good for that. But once you go beyond that, then it's kind of meh. These things. Oh, I think I may have seen images of these things before. Wait, people are openly sexualizing these creatures? I mean, that's a colossal red flag right off the bat. If you see something like this and people are like sexualizing them, like those people should be put on a list immediately. The only thing I liked about 7 was Red 13 because cat, and that's it. But my favorite games were 3 and 6. 3 and 6. Okay. I never played actual 3. I played 3/6, but I never played actual 3. I liked Red 13. I liked the Cosmo Canyon music. And I liked the lore around Cosmo Canyon. I thought that was cool too. And the whole idea of, when you go to Cosmo Canyon the first time, that's when you find out about the life force going back into the life stream and all of that. I thought that was a neat concept. I liked Cosmo Canyon for that, and I liked Red 13 for that. Other than that, though, I wasn't super enthralled by that character either. I mean, he was okay. Yeah, I guess I liked Red 13. Who were my favorite Final Fantasy VII characters, now that I think about it? I don't know if I have an answer to this question. I guess Barrett. Barrett was neat. If only for the fact that there was finally a black guy in Final Fantasy. But I think he actually had a pretty strong story too, being the leader of a terrorist organization. I liked Barrett. I liked Sid. Sid was an interesting character. I'm trying to think of all of them now. There's Yuffie, Tifa, Aerith, Red 13, Sid, Kate Sith, I guess. Didn't really care for that thing. Vincent. Vincent had an interesting story, but he was totally just there to like. He was weeb fodder for sure. He was there to be like the Bishonen character of Final Fantasy. And he was kind of vapid for that reason. His origin story was interesting, but he was kind of a vapid character for that reason. I never played Dirge Cerebus. I think I like the villains more in Final Fantasy VII, honestly. Rufus as like a fail son was kind of interesting. I like the Turks, Reno and Rude. Hojo the mad scientist was interesting. I think the villains were probably more interesting to me than the heroes were. But yeah, I think I probably liked Barrett most. Yeah, there's a whole like smut roleplay community that plays them and are mad about the changes. It's so weird. I call them potatoes and make jokes about punting them like footballs. Jesus Christ, man. The internet is a fucking frightening place sometimes. Yeah, I don't need to know about people that have like smut roleplay fetishes over clearly child characters or childlike characters. Barrett was cool. Yeah, Barrett was cool. His hand was also a gun. Shooting it probably hurt like a motherfucker. I'm sure he got used to it. He probably had like, what is that elbow injury that pitchers get? I forget what it's called. Tommy John's? Is that what that is? He probably had really bad elbow injury, but you know, he probably made do. Sid in Final Fantasy XIV is a silver fox. He gives me young Mads Mikkelsen vibes, and I'm 300% for it. That's funny because I feel like they tried to make him that way in Final Fantasy VII too. Like he's supposed to be the oldest of the group, and they like portray him as an old man, even though he's like only in like his early 30s or something. But I think they tried to make him that kind of a vibe in that game too. So that's kind of interesting. I like Mads Mikkelsen though. I'll always be on board with that. Oh, random Final Fantasy talk. Final Fantasy, like, as impactful as that series is for the role-playing genre, it probably ranks on the lower side of my my preferred list of Japanese role-playing games. This guy runs funny. I guess I'm heading over there, huh? Well, that wasn't helpful. Get this guy, get this guy. Wait, why do I need to go into the Wraith world for that? I'm not seeing her anywhere. I'm just gonna follow this waypoint.
Falls, then it will only be a matter of time till they find the Palantir.
I was thinking of Gondor.
Get up there. Wait, do I have to... Alright, now what am I bombing?
These hordes are endless.
Sauron's armies have grown massively. A conventional victory against him will not be possible. We must secure the Palantir.
This dude just loves saying the word Palantir. Boom! Gotcha. Destroy 2 enemy siege beasts. Well, there's one over here somewhere. I guess is that him? There he is. Oh, I'm overshooting him. How am I overshooting him? There we go. Alright. I guess the other guy is over here. I can't gauge the distance properly. There we go. Mads is and always will be my man crush, unproblematic actor who is great at what he does and is good looking. Yes, please. You know, don't jinx yourself by claiming him to be an unproblematic actor. Every time I'm like, oh, this dude's a good dude, something always comes out. I love Mads Mikkelsen, though. I hope he really, truly is unproblematic.
It's not enough for them to destroy us.
Mads is just, like, so cool. Did you ever watch? He was in a movie on Netflix. I think it was Mads, called Polar. He was in 2 movies. This is what happened.
Relics were my life.
Hold on, she's having a moment. These guys are having a moment. I'm gonna wait until they're done.
Salvage what we can and leave.
You have a valuable weapon. The Seeing Stone gives you sight over your enemy. Use it.
It is too dangerous. The Palantir is poison to men. None can withstand its influence.
I can.
Men before you have thought the same.
And if I'm wrong, I will fail as they have failed. But if I'm right...
Isn't this guy dead? Why isn't he, like, decomposing?
Then I will find my father and speak to him.
I've always been... You see, the reason why I didn't really play Shadow of Mordor is because, like...
He will hold you to your oath, Ranger.
I was always rubbed the wrong way by the main character. It just seemed like such weird self-insertion fanfiction for some random adolescent teen. Oh, I completed a mission. Okay, cool. I'm getting all sorts of stuff. Oh, I got some Star Wars Republic coins, I guess.
You put a lot of trust in her.
Give her time. Until then, we should return to Shelob. I need more answers.
Oh, this guy's wounded. You should kill him. Oh, what's the Republic want me to do? Oh, there's some more, okay, well. Anyways. Forget what I was saying. Forget what I was saying before I was distracted by that cutscene. I could just stare at him doing literally anything for hours. I totally get Kojima being obsessed with him. Oh yeah, Mikkelsen, that's right. Polar is amazing, and he was amazing as Hannibal too. And Kojima has fantastic taste, that's why. That's what I was gonna say. You think Polar is amazing? So, my buddy Kelly, who has been on this stream before, and I'm gonna try to get him back again soon, he was the one that told me, oh, there's this great Mads Mikkelsen movie. It's called Arctic. You should watch it. And I was like, Arctic, okay. I like Mads. I'll watch it. And it was on Netflix, so I was like, okay, I'm going to watch it. But then at some time between the point he told me that and the point when I went to watch it, the title disappeared from my head. So I'm browsing Netflix, and I see Mads Mikkelsen in a movie called Polar. And I'm like, oh, I think this was that movie that Kelly was telling me about. So I watch it, and... I'm sorry, contrary to your opinion, I thought it was awful. I thought Polar was an absolutely humiliating movie. And I was like, Kelly wanted me to watch this? But then I realized, oh, it was Arctic. Like, Arctic, Polar, both Mads Mikkelsen. Common mistake, I'm sure. But it was just funny. Polar is a weird movie. Polar is it's almost like John Wick meets Dick Tracy. If you haven't seen it, I would say watch it, especially if you're a Mads Mikkelsen fan, but I didn't think it was a great movie. Magic. Under that armor, Talion's probably covered in nasty-ass scars from being stabbed. Seriously. He's got the most wicked scars. Very Geralt of Rivia-esque. My phone keyboard is being a pain in the ass. Oh, you're watching Mobile Andy over here. It's possible that his body is just being held together by his spirit like duct tape. It's being held together by his smoldering hot looks. He's an undead wraith who, for some reason, isn't decomposing. He has complete and total control over his corporeal form, as if he wasn't dead at all. He has all of the magical abilities that, you know, any badass would ever want. He can fuse with the soul of a dead elf and do all sorts of crazy ass acrobatics, jump off of like 50-foot buildings and take no damage. He could look into palantirs. Like, he's pretty wicked, you know, for an undead creature that isn't like a rotting, shambling corpse. One might say he's almost a Mary Sue. Polar gave me John Wick vibes when I didn't have access to John Wick movies at the time, and I had a feeling of absolutely needing to watch it. Okay. No, I get that. But I mean, John Wick is better. But I do like Mads Mikkelsen though. Like, I'll forgive him that one transgression against me. And that was a personal transgression against me. All I'm saying is that if Shadow of War wasn't written by cowards, Talion and Celebrimbor would be ghost fucking. What makes you think they aren't? I mean, clearly they have some kind of a deep ghost relationship going on here. Like, Celebrimbor got captured by Shelob, and Talion immediately surrendered the Ring of Power to her. There's definitely something going on there. I didn't play the first game, so I don't know what that something is, but there's something going on there. Alright, what am I doing here? General Castamere. Wait, what is happening? General Castamere. Army. What does this mean? Go to the mission start. I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
We need to see Shelob. Her visions can help us.
We need the ring.
This game just feels so psychotically complicated. Why is this game so complicated? I've got one skill point. I can dominate and mount a broken Karagor. Let's do this one. Alright, so now I gotta go to target Sirith Ungol. Wait, I thought I needed to go see Shelob. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that is where I'm going then. I don't see a waypoint, so I guess I'll just parkour throughout the city. Why do I have no waypoint? Target located in Sirith Ungol. Do I have to like travel there on the map or something? So that's where I am. Oh, okay. I guess I'll just fast travel there. Late in the game, you start getting skill points really fast, but I think there are guides on which skills are the best and which are basically useless to the point you only get them for completion. Okay, well, if I get to that point, that'll be good to know then. God damn, like every 5 seconds, some giant-ass block of text comes up. Behind enemy lines, knife in the dark, the armies of Sirith Ungol are gathering for the final assault on Minas Ithil. Shelob has information that can help you target and eliminate the leaders of the Orc army. Return to her and dismantle Sauron's army from within. Disable outposts to reduce enemy strength in the region. To disable an outpost, defeat the captain who leads it. Is that something I'm going to need to do right now? Oh, there's a thing up there. Hold B to interrogate a worm. Oh, wait, hold on a second. What is this? Might? Successful attacks gain might. Okay, execute. Consume Mighty Shot or Elven Light are powerful attacks that require... Okay. Just let me play the damn game. Alright, so that guy wasn't a worthy worm to extract information from. I probably don't... New enemy. Grogs. Grogs are formidable beasts that require considerable effort to bring down. When a Grog roars, shoot it in the head with a charged shot to stun it. You know what? Instead of that, I'm just gonna jump up here real quick. I'm gonna hop way on up here. I'm gonna let the Grog do its thing. I don't like how they did Shelob in this game, and by that I mean taking the coward route and making her a sexy lady because they didn't want to fuck the spider. Cowards. That was my first question when I first started playing this. My question was, again, I'm not super steeped in the lore of the Lord of the Rings world, but I know that Shelob was a spider. But was at any point in any of like the books or Tolkien's ancillary writings, was Shelob ever described as like transforming into like a hot ass babe? Or again, is that just like the circumstances of this game being developed by like horny teenagers from circa 1996 who are drawing fantasy warriors in the margins of their 8th grade English class notes? Because that's totally the vibe I get from this game.
Let's see how well you handle the heat.
Punk Shrimp the Flame Monger.
How am I supposed to see anything in this? Go see what it is.
Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, this guy is roasting my ass. Oh, he got me. He got me.
It'd be too easy to kill you like this.
Humiliation. What is this, like a kink? Is he having a kink moment now? It's like, yes. He walked off fucking frame. Where'd he go? Get out of here, buddy. Get out of here. For some reason, you got torched in the rain. Move, dude. What are you doing? All right, get up here. Get up here. What the fuck are you doing, man? Jump up here. Let's just chill out for a bit. That dude was shooting flames at you and you just didn't know how to handle it. Let's see if I could find a dude. Shelob never turned into a sexy lady. No, that's something they added and an addition that is actually lore breaking, but no, people got mad because of the skin pigmentation. That is so weird. Like, yeah, I mean, that's further proof that all of that shit is just, you know, dressed up racism. It's like, you don't have a problem with the giant spider monster turning into like a fucking e-girl, but the slightly darker skinned dude is what you're really gonna get fucking bent out of shape about. Not that they should get bent out of shape about any of them. Like, they should... Like, it's fucking Lord of the Rings. It's a fantasy story. All things are fine. Like, they could have a fucking talking dragon with the voice of Gilbert Gottfried in this, and it should be fine. Don't stealth kill, dude. Fucking... Alright, there we go. I had to Legacy of Kain his ass. Alright, where's that other guy at? Is he still around? He may have gone someplace else. He got bored with me and just walked off the set. So I guess I'll just go to the waypoint. Slide tackle. Oh, interesting. Oh shit! Alright, I don't like those guys. No, get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh, you fucking asshole. Put your sword away! I didn't tell you to take your sword out, dude. Get out of here. That's what I want you to do. I should just go around soul drinking all these dudes. The fuck? One second. Do you read fan theories on Reddit? I do not. I try my hardest to stay away from Reddit, to be perfectly honest with you. Yo, I just found an old Tumblr post about Gruntilda being hot. I haven't seen this in years. Do I even want to click on this? Oh boy. Oh, this is your... Oh, this is from your Tumblr. I forgot Tumblr was even a thing. In all of this consternation about Twitter and threads and shit and the rise and fall of various social media apparatuses, I completely forgot that Tumblr was once a very, very big thing. And then they said no porn, and it completely disappeared. They said no porn, and then it just evaporated overnight. Who is Gruntilda? Do Gruntilda's big titties fill your body with lust? You nut in 2 seconds if you saw her green bust? What is this? What is this? Do I even want to... Did you write this? No sense in begging for what's already free. Indulge in Grunty's pussy and you'll find pure glee. Dude, I don't know what I'm looking at. It's Gruntilda. I wish I wrote this. Lol, what is Gruntilda? What is she from? She looks like if it's this green witch character, she looks like she's from Spyro the Dragon. Oh, Banjo-Kazooie? I never played Banjo-Kazooie. I was always fiercely anti N64, so I never actually played. Okay, so like what? People were creating fucking crazy ass smut fiction over the witch from Banjo-Kazooie? Why? Why does this exist? And why is this all over your Tumblr page? You know, I don't even know what to think about that. I don't even know what to think about that. She's the villain from Banjo-Kazooie. Okay, yeah. So someone made a massive fan theory on Reddit about Lord of the Rings wizards, and how Gandalf mentions that two fled Middle Earth. Yes, the Blue Wizards, and they tied to Dumbledore and Grindelwald. Wait, they're trying to say that Dumbledore and Grindelwald are the Blue Wizards from the Lord of the Rings lore? That's interesting. I'm sure J.K. Rowling would like to get a piece of that action. Oh, great. All right, ladies, hold on one second. Brutal. Brutal. You little cats, man. You little cats. How is it possible? How is it possible? You're tiny little things. How is that possible? It's because I feed you the top-notch stuff, isn't it? I feed you the top-notch stuff, that's why. In Banjo-Kazooie, it's canon that Gruntilda's favorite party tricks are a scary striptease. A scary striptease? And blowing up balloons with her ass. Okay, that's very strange. Right, but they did it in such a way that it was extremely convincing. It had me thinking about it for a week. Interesting. I mean, I would like to see that theory for sure. But also at the same time, I am admittedly not a Harry Potter fan, so it really wouldn't mean much to me. I am not of Potter lore.
Something just... Cut you down! Break his arms!
Wait, what? Oh, what the fuck are these? I'm poisoned? Alright, how do I get rid of the poison? Okay, I guess it just goes away on its own.
Just taste. Oh. Now you go.
All right, I guess I'm in it now. Oh! Oh! Okay. Just trying to use my glaive. Oh, they got me. I don't even know where he was aiming on that one. Alright, got a quick life energy there. And back to the melee. Oops, I set myself on fire. Alright, was that all of them? Sounds like there are some more around here somewhere. Oh, there's a guy over there. That beast cage isn't open, is it? Alright, it's not. Let me get... How did you miss out on all of that mayhem? Alright, there's all sorts of dudes. Let me go back to that thing. Ew, what is that? More dudes? Where are they at? Well, I guess I'll deal with these guys. Oh, fuck! Alright, little monster, you deal with that guy. I'm gonna go to this waypoint and not deal with you. Alright, Shelob, why am I here? Oh boy, this guy again. New enemy, Olag Hai. Olag Hai are tough combatants with powerful attacks. They will defeat you, or they will defeat attempts to vault them, but you can avoid their attacks by pressing A to dodge or slide through their legs. They can be stunned with a charge shot to the head or by landing a properly timed counter. Follow up, stun with a series. Oh, jeez, this sounds annoying. Like, is this doing anything at all? Oh! Oh, there, I got him. Well, that wasn't much. So now Golem is in this thing too?
Gollum? And why would you save me?
I wasn't talking to you, stupid ranger.
He is working for the spider.
No. The dark mistress watches over.
Honestly, once I saw the Golem game getting like completely shat on, it kind of made me want to play it. I kind of want to play it, and I think that studio, I feel like the studio that developed that game, did they like shut down, or I think they laid off a ton of people, which is like sad. That's unfortunate. Like, you never want to see that happen, but it's filled me with like this morbid curiosity about that actual game now.
That wasn't just a troll.
They are Olag Hai, war trolls. They're smarter, faster, and immune to sunlight. Sauron's forces are more powerful than ever.
We hate them as much as we hate nasty orcs. We keep our distance so we don't get squished and crushed into bits.
Like how you tried to crush my head with a rock the last time I saw you.
But we didn't. We could never hurt the Bright Lord. We make up for it now, yes?
That is yet to be seen.
Close, Bright Master. We're very close.
I got sad about that studio because they had to end all game development and go into only publishing because they made some really good adventure games. Oh, that sucks. What adventure games do they make? I just want to know, like, what went wrong with developing that game that made it bomb so badly? Like, I'm curious about that.
Stolen. You begged me to have it.
Like, I have a series of really bad games on my resume too, but you know, I just wanted. I mean, they had a killer IP. That's the one thing that most of those shitty games I worked on don't have behind it. Like, how did they fumble it?
Away. There is truth in your vision. Grant me another.
To what end? For knowledge? To dominate? Oh, you don't have to tell me.
I don't know why they did this with
Here is your
Shelob.
truth.
You want to move up the ranks, you got to kill. You want to get noticed, kill a pink skin. The bigger the target, the higher you rise.
Idril. She dies.
Many will pass before Sauron is defeated.
This knowledge can guide our hand. If we kill this assassin, perhaps this future will not come to pass. She can be saved.
She will live or die with honor, and it will not shift the tide of war. It is Castamere who must be protected. If he falls victim to this assassin, we will lose the Palantir.
You found him precious? For the Bright Lord.
They did mostly small-scale experimental adventure games. Oh, I gotcha. Well, that sucks even more then.
We'll find the nasty assassin.
What a bummer.
The assassin must be stopped. Gollum, you know where to find him?
Yes, we recognized his curved blade.
Oh, so he's from Hammerfell.
Stab, stab, stab.
Did you see those warriors from Hammerfell? They have curved swords.
If we find
Curved
bodyguards he's
swords.
targeting, we'll find the assassin.
The first one is near. This way.
Dude, walk in a straight line.
Silly ranger. Not that way.
Shoot what? Shoot ghoul eggs to attract ghouls? Why would I want to do that?
Careful. We see some Morgai fly nest.
What are those orcs doing?
You're afraid, just like the captain. Admit it.
I'm not afraid.
Then do it. Stand under the nest.
Fine, I'll show you I'm no coward.
The first bodyguard should be this way.
Earlier you said you recognized the assassin's curved blade. So you can see Shelob's visions.
Yes, Bright Master.
A wraith outline displays your last known position.
Bodyguards was nearby. We're sure of it.
Find assassin victim. Wait, what is this? Why can't it let me... It won't let me, like, take this thing? What is this weird spider emblem over here? I don't know what it wants me to do. Oh, right here?
Only a Morgul blade could have caused these wounds. We're on the right track.
He's been dead for some time. We'll need to move faster if we want to catch up with the assassin.
Yes. We knows where another bodyguard is.
As the assassin kills his way up the hierarchy, he'll continue to seek bigger targets. Like Castamir.
Yes. Castamir is the only one who knows where the Palantir is. He must be kept alive at all costs.
We know the nasty orc is here, but we forget where exactly. We are close. You can find it.
I thought Ologs couldn't go out in sunlight.
You're thinking about tropes. These are different. The Dark Lord changed them.
Oh, he got me. He walked up the wall here, I guess. Oh, there's some Star Wars Republic coins over there.
Wounds from a Morgul blade, just like the last one. This kill happened more recently than the other.
We are getting closer.
This guy is
One
like,
should know where the next
oh
target
shit.
is.
This guy is like Dollar General Geralt right now. What are you doing? What? Gondorian artifacts. You can find artifacts looted from the Great Hall of Minas Ithil, scattered throughout Mordor. Find them all to unlock the Prospector skill. The Prospector skill upgrade. What does that mean?
I believe this plate is of Easterling manufacture. The ceramic and the style of decoration is a sort unknown to me or anyone I've shown it to. I know that the Easterlings from beyond the Sea of Rune have never
All of
been
a sudden,
friends
it just
to
turned into
Gondor,
like Antiques
and their war
Roadshow.
chariots and wain wagons are fearsome indeed. But I should like to meet one up close when battle is not at hand. No matter how fierce they are, they're still men, not Uruks or other minions of the Dark Lord.
Jesus, you whipped him to death, lol. Okay.
The Easterlings, stranger even than the Haradrim of the south.
But just as vulnerable to entreaties from Sauron.
Never mind the hands you're looking at there. It ain't nothing. Ledge kill? Wait, what's a ledge kill? Oh, ha 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 ha. Alright, cool. Ledge kill. Oh, Golem's over there.
I found another Uruk. He hasn't been dead long. We're getting closer.
Closer and closer. We will take you to where the next one is. Stupid orcs never see Golem. We sneaks around, and we hear so many things. Wait, orcs are coming. Hide.
He's terrified of Morgan. I got a pink skin admirer. See, he's not Don't give him time to block.
How many times I gotta stab this dude, man?
Disgusting orcs. Always
Jesus, I stabbed that dude in the back like fucking 40 times.
Flies precious. Especially the assassin. He runs whenever he sees them.
Oh, wait, I just noticed he has like 2 swords on his back. He literally is Geralt now. Like, he's just slowly turning into a Witcher.
Here. I can find him on my own.
LB to enter the Wraith world. And look, this is just Witcher vision. Literally just Witcher vision, following the footprints.
Another victim. Yet this one
Whoa.
still lives.
Let's find out what he knows.
Are they coming this way?
Probably was just rats. What was that?
Guru the Assassin. Poisonous Dark Assassin. Okay. Strengths. Wait, what is, I don't even know what that means. Oh, I can't navigate it because this fucking thing on the side. The assassin has a fear of Morgai flies. Preying on his fear will temporarily disable any immunity he has. Use this knowledge against him. Press A to mark your target. Okay. So, immunities. He's immune to arrows, I guess. And vigilant against stealth. Poison weapon. Weakness is Morgai flies. Alright, well, I guess that's very specific, but
I saw something there.
The assassin is near.
alright, I'm gonna duck out for the night. I have a ton to do tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Have a good night. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I hope you have a pleasant dreams and a fruitful and productive day tomorrow. Take care. Oh shit! I'm about to get wrecked. I just want to try to check. I'm just trying to see what time it is. 12:50 is 1. Yeah, I'm probably gonna duck out here in a bit too. That's the homie right there. I guess I'll go ahead and give him a shot. We'll see how this goes. I know he's immune to stealth and arrows, so I'm just gonna have to get right up on him.
The
But
war chief is useless. I wouldn't be surprised if the Dark Lord himself thanks me for killing the Glob and taking his place. He'll do a much better job of taking Minas Ithil than he ever could.
all right, what can I do? What can I do here? Sato dosukana. Where's my focus meter even at?
Search better not make me late for dinner.
What the fuck? Where did you come from? He literally just popped out of the wall. Where the fuck did that guy come from?
Eyes open! Let's find whoever did this!
Alright, well, you know what? I'm trying to hide Celebrimbor. Maybe that's why that dude popped up. I'm trying to hit and flee, hit and hide, and you're fucking like showboating. Alright, they're climbing up. Once I kill someone, they like climb up to try to come after me.
A corpse! And it's one of us! Good thing I sharpened my blade.
Will you stop like showboating when I'm trying to hide?
I'm gonna bleed whoever did this. I followed through my orders. So if you're here to stop me, you'll be sorely disappointed.
Oh god, I'm right in the head.
Let's hope his death has changed what Shelob saw from Minnesithal.
Minnesithal will go the way of all flesh. We only need the Seeing Star.
How much of your soul was lost in that ring?
The Dark Mistress will be pleased.
All right. Skill unlocked, Death Threat. Instead of gaining intel on a captain, you can order a worm to deliver a death threat to him. What? You can order a worm to deliver a death threat to him. This creates a unique nemesis mission within the region. Sending a death threat against a captain increases his level. This makes the fight more challenging, but it also improves the quality of gear you receive when you kill him. You know, I haven't really been paying attention.
Should be safe for now.
But the siege of Minas Ithil continues. The Palantir is still at risk of falling into enemy hands.
Why am I down here?
The enemy lines.
I killed the dude up here.
Perfect opportunity.
I need to get his gear.
Sauron's Rex. The assassin had one more target on his list. We should finish what we started and kill the war chief's final bodyguard.
I haven't been paying attention to any like gear I may have been picking up. So, what do I have equipped? I guess I have I have the Numenorian cloak equipped. And then there's this shit. This sucks. The Numenorian cloak is way better. Well, at least it gives me stick stealth, but what does this give me? I don't want any of that shit. Is that really all I got? Skill unlock. Alright, well. Oh my god! How long have I been playing this game and they keep popping up with all these fucking dialogue boxes and tutorials and like, oh, by the way, you could do this shit. How complicated is this game? You have upgraded you have upgrades available for some of your skills. Only one upgrade can be active at a time, so choose the one that best suits your playstyle. What does that mean? Oh, so this is the upgrade here? Well, it looks like I can only do either Predator. A to sprint no longer creates a sound. I don't care about that. What's this one? Gain might each time you are damaged to combat. Alright, sure. Alright, this seems as good a stopping point as any other. I don't seem to have any option. I guess it saves automatically, I assume. I'm just gonna go ahead and bounce. Oh man, alright. Let me round it out here for the evening. Oh, by the way, I convinced a coworker to have 2 kids, each from a different marriage. Wait, what? Hold on a second. I mean, that's a crazy way to start a sentence. What the fuck do you mean by that? I convinced a coworker I have. Oh wait. Okay, I misread that in a pretty dramatic manner. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay. You didn't convince a coworker to have 2 kids. You convinced a coworker I have 2 kids, each from a different marriage. I was never married. I'm waiting for him to mention my kids in a group conversation so I can go, Sergi, the fuck you talking about? So you're gaslighting a dude. So you're just gaslighting some poor guy. That's insidious. And it's like a harmless gaslighting too, which makes it even more insidious. Because then it's like, well, why would he lie about something like that? Maybe I am losing my mind. The existence of legendary gear sort of makes sense, but it also makes the gear completely pointless post in-game, because after you beat the campaign, you've given armor that's objectively the best. God, I miss Morrowind's tutorial system where it basically goes, figure it out, fuck you. Like, in some instances, I appreciate like a tutorial system like that, but in other instances, I'm like, you gotta tell me something, a little bit, even just a little bit. Like, this is way too far the other end. Like, Morrowind tells you some stuff right up front. It just front loads it all into like barely legible text blocks, and then after that you're just kind of on your own. But there's got to be a sweet balance somewhere. Good stream, good job, thank you, I appreciate it. Lol. Yeah, I'm gaslighting the fuck out of him for no reason. That's fucked up, man. That's really fucked up. I'm just gonna state for the record that I disapprove of your plan to just gaslight people for no reason. Good stream, good job again. Thank you, and thank you for resubbing and supporting me as always. I appreciate it. Looking forward to your more, I guess, bespoke Dagoth videos. Thank you for popping on tonight, supporting me as always. And Noctiety, thank you for joining the stream. Pleasure to have you. Glad you were able to pop on and check out what I'm all about here. Hope to see you again whenever, you pop online again. Haunted Wisp, thank you as always for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. And Arachnid Soul as well. Gabriella, hey, what's up? You came just in time to watch me leave. So, sorry for being late. No, you're good. No worries. No worries. You can catch me on Thursday. I will be back on Thursday. I think Justin's going to be joining me, so we're probably going to talk about some nonsense. We might talk about some stuff we've been watching. We'll probably talk about Threads and Elon Musk and all of that hilarious nonsense. Who knows what else we'll talk about? I don't know. I'm just looking forward to hanging out, honestly. No, don't end the stream. I got to. I've been doing this for almost 4 hours now, and it's 1 in the morning, so I am going to end the stream. Sorry, but you can catch me on Thursday. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope you have a good evening, and I hope to see you all again on Thursday. So until then, good night and take care.